today's edition of the Dialogue Cafe. Uh, Now I request our State Chief Commissioner, Sri PGR Sindhya sir, to welcome the guest of the day, Mr. N.R. Narayan Murthy, to the Dialogue Cafe. Sindhya sir, over to you.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ 66 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸದಸ್ಯರಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭಾರತದ ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ ಗೈಡ್ಸ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಭಾರತ್ ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ಸ್ ಗೈಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಎ ವಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ to one of the greatest leaders of the world and a great Indian and Bangalorean who brought the Bangalore's name in the international world. It is Mr. Narayan Murthy. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
On this happy occasion of this webinar, during this pandemic COVID period, thousands of people, maybe lakhs, are watching this. This is a great opportunity for the Indian youths and also maybe some people from the world. They are watching this webinar. When we requested Narayan Murthy ji to address the youths of the country, particularly scouts and guides, he was very happy. On many occasions, when I have met and discussed about scouts, he wants scouts to grow. He has always admired the discipline character of Bharat Scouts and Guides and also the service attitude of Bharat Scouts and Guides. He also told me few years back that the pattern in other countries, the programs which has been adopted in several other countries, particularly United States, he said you bring it and introduce it in Karnataka and also in India. Sir, we are trying to do that. Sir, you have been one of the greatest personalities of the country. In the earlier days, it was only 2-3 families who were known for the wealth, creation of wealth. You created a new trend in the field of creation of wealth. There were only, whenever we used to be children, we used to hear only about Tatas and Birlas. Nobody had the idea of creating the wealth. Today, a new concept in the last 30 years has developed. That is, a new India is emerging. You are responsible for this. Not only in the field of IT technology, in all walks of life, new leaders are emerging. And now, with your courage, with your ideals, you never preach any ideals. You practice and show you. You are an example ideologically and also in the field of technology. You have been the harbinger in this country, sir. We are very proud of you. In fact, you know how to create the wealth. Distribution of wealth anybody can do, but creation of the wealth is very, very important. When you started the Infosys, your wife helped you. That is what always you have been telling. You have a very good life partner. That is Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy is one of the popular leaders of Karnataka today. With her support, you have led a very successful life. And now, this is the time wherein we require your advice to the nation and particularly to the youths. Because everybody knows that after the COVID situation, there is going to be crisis. So how do we come out of the crisis? As far as the unemployment is concerned and wealth is concerned, how do we come out of this? These are all some questions which are really mind-boggling. Political leadership alone cannot do much in this aspect. So we expect that Narayan Murthy ji will lead other wealth creators also in the country and in the world to come out of the economic crisis which is going to happen after the COVID situation. Sir, you have served in many universities as an advisor. Even today at the international level, you have been advising many organizations. It is a very proud moment for Bharat Scouts and Guides. With a motive of service, we are doing our best all over the country to help the governments following their instructions in service. We hope that you will appreciate the work which our boys and girls have been doing. We want your guidance. And this webinar, you readily agreed when we requested to you that kindly come and address us, sir. I once again extend a warm welcome. ಬಹಳ ಗೌರವದ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ತಮಗೆ ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ಗೆ ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಸುಧಾಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನೀವಿಬ್ಬರು ಆದರ್ಶವಾದ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬವೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆದರ್ಶಪ್ರಾಯವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾತುರರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ ಗೈಡ್ಸ್ ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಒಂದಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you very much, Sindhya sir. Now we'll just go ahead and hear from Mr. Murthy.
Shri Sindhya ji, Shri Madhusudan, my young friends from Bharat Scouts and Guides, and of course guests. It is a great pleasure to be with you all today, at least virtually. I was a member of Bharat Scouts when I was in my middle school in Mandya town about 65 years ago. The motto I remember very well. It is be prepared or become a follower of Baden-Powell, the founder of Bharat Scouts. BSG was founded in 1909, if I am not wrong, correct me if I am, right here in Bangalore at Bishop Cotton Boys School. The Guides organization, I believe, was founded in 1911. The objective has been to educate boys and girls with a strong foundation of values to build a better India and a better world. Congratulations on your mask program. This program is a seminal contribution to reducing the spread of COVID-19. I am sure you have brought lots of innovations to this program. India is making laudable progress since 1991, the year of economic reforms. Our economy has increased nearly tenfold in the last 30 years. The percentage of people in stark poverty has been reduced from 70% in 1990 to 25% today. We have increased our exports from $18 billion US in 1990 to about $330 billion in 2019. We have done well in Bollywood, in cricket, and shuttle. NRIs have brought up the image of India by their stellar contribution to higher education, research, and to the corporate world in advanced countries. We are part of G20 today. We are listened to with attention on all multilateral platforms in the world. In other words, India has attracted the attention of the world as a potential global economic power. We still have to work hard to improve our primary education, healthcare, nutrition, and shelter. Given that we have tasted success in many areas in the last 30 years, we are hungry for bigger achievements. Our youth are raring to go. Their ambitions are aspirational. They want India to be number one in everything. This is where Bharat Scouts and Guides becomes very important in the future journey of India towards bigger successes. You stand for values and education. These two attributes are the basic needs of the country to bring better social justice, prosperity, health, and opportunities for the entire country, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Gujarat to Meghalaya. This cannot be done, as you people know, without competence and values. You need to embrace hard work, discipline, meritocracy, honesty, proaction, speed, innovation, and excellence in execution in everything you do. You have therefore an important responsibility to lead your peers and your friends by your example in these attributes. I want you to remember that the only way India can become even more respected is through performance as a nation. Please remember that performance leads to recognition, recognition leads to respect, and respect leads to power. Therefore, we Indians have to perform better and better day after day if we want to solve our problems and be respected for our achievements. The whole world, as Sri Sindhya ji said, is in a deep crisis, and India is no exception. About 140 million workers have lost their jobs, and these are very poor people. Several parts of India have been ravaged by COVID 19. The Indian government has done its best to fight this virus. What is needed is for us, the citizens, to do more for our country and our fellow citizens than we have done in the past. In what way can you, the youngsters of BSG, add value to the country to defeat this virus? First, you have to be disciplined as you've been taught and as you practice, and do as the government has requested in social distancing, wearing masks, and avoiding congregation. You have to inform the authorities when you have a fever or other symptoms of COVID 19 at the earliest so that you can be quarantined and the spread of the disease can be reduced. Second, you have to use the app Arogya Setu on your mobile to make contact tracing easy. Third, you have to put in a hard day's work when you work from home, either as a student attending an online class or as an employee of a company. Please remember that work productivity is extremely important for a nation to make progress. Work productivity translates to income or revenue productivity or per capita productivity. Higher the revenue productivity of individuals in a nation, more prosperous is the country. For example, in the US, the per capita GDP or productivity is about $60,000 US. And in India, it is about $2,000. If we use the purchasing power parity concept, then our per capita productivity or per capita GDP is about $8,300. In other words, an American citizen produces in an hour 7 times what an Indian professional produces in the same hour. Therefore, my young friends, our challenge is to think of innovative ideas and improve our per capita. Third, you have to think of how you can do some philanthropy to help the poor in these difficult days. You can do it in kind or cash. There are many ways of doing it in kind. Spread the message of the government on how to reduce the spread of the disease in your community. Provide help to the aged to do their shopping either by going to the market or through online shopping. Teach them how to do online shopping. Teach them how to use Zoom or whatever the StreamYard that we are using today on their mobile phones so that they can contact their children who may be in another town or in another country. In the current situation, there are lots of opportunities for innovation in creating new applications in online shopping, online house hunting, online travel, online hospitality, online games, telemedicine, e-governance, online learning, and online functions for various companies. The following are the ways to maximize your success there as an entrepreneur. First, think of an idea which has not been thought of before, or an idea that does what existing ideas do not do well in reducing costs, improving productivity, reducing elapsed time, and improving revenue. In other words, your idea has to do better than all other existing ideas, or your idea must be the first idea to do these things. Second, conduct a small and inexpensive exercise to find out if the market exists for your idea. If the market doesn't exist, then you have to think in innovative ways to create the market for that. Put together a team of competent professionals who have an enduring value for your company. If you want the team to practice good values like hard work, discipline, and austerity, you have to lead by example as a leader. That is the best way. Mahatma Gandhi taught us the power of leading by example. And I personally have found that there is no better way to to inspire people than leading by example. Finally, once again, let me say I'm very, very thankful to you all for this opportunity to be part of this wonderful function. I wish you people even greater success in your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We have this question for you. Infosys for many young people in India symbolizes stability, hope, confidence, and put India on the IT radar of the world. Post COVID-19,
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
and what
Sorry, I missed your thing. Can you repeat it?
Infosys for many young people in India symbolizes stability, hope, and confidence.
Yeah.
And Infosys has put India on the IT radar of the world.
Yeah.
Post COVID-19, how would you
Yeah.
see the industry and what is the message for the youngsters to cope up with job loss, unemployment, and pay cut?
No, in fact, that is exactly what I spoke in my speech. I talked about how there are a lot of new opportunities in various areas, in online travel, in online reality, online real estate stuff, online shopping, online hospitality, telemedicine, e-governance, online functions for corporations, etc. So therefore, this particular virus has forced us to become more and more online, to reduce physical contact with human beings, to practice social distance. Therefore, opportunities for using internet to create online platforms has increased tremendously. That could be in many areas. It could be in agriculture, it could be in industry, it could be in education, it could be in services, etc. So therefore I would say that, as I pointed out in the end, you have to come out with an idea which didn't exist in the past, or an idea which performs better than what all other existing ideas to do a certain thing. Then you have to do a small and inexpensive uh, test marketing. Third, you have to put together a team of competent professionals who bring complementary skills, expertise, and experience, and who all have the same enduring good values. And then, as I said, finally, if you want the team to practice good values, to practice austerity, to practice hard work, to practice discipline, then you have to lead by example. I would say that there are lots of opportunities in the new world of post COVID 19, but what it requires is innovation, it requires problem solving attitude, and there is no end to the ideas at all. Just to give you a simple example, when the first computer was produced sometime in 1940, Thomas Watson, the founder of IBM, said there is no need for more than 5 or 6 such computers in the world. But today, every house has at least one computer. Every house. So look at how these ideas are picked up. So therefore, there is a huge opportunity for those of you who have a problem-solving orientation, who have a positive mindset, who have who are ready with excellent ideas. That's what I would say.
Thank you, sir, for this thing. Yesterday was the World Skill Day, and today, in the era of skill development, both technical and non-technical skill, do you think there is an alternative to conventional skills?
No, I think there is a need for skills in every area. You need electricians, you need plumbers, you need agricultural labor, you need people who build buildings, who construct buildings, you need architects, you need designers, you need factory engineers, you need factory workers, you need medical workers, you need doctors, you need nurses, you need teachers, teachers of primary school, middle schools, etc. So therefore, I think these will continue to be important skills. However, as technology advances, newer and newer skills will be required. For example, 20 years ago, there was no need for an, an expert in setting up StreamYard servers. There was no there were no experts who could install Zoom. There were no experts who would install online applications. So as technology advances more and more and more, you need those skills. For example, uh, 30 years ago, there was no robotic surgery. So therefore, there was no need for acquiring skills that will operate robots from a remote place. For example, there could be a doctor sitting today in Boston who can conduct an operation on a patient in Bangalore. That was not there, therefore those skills were not required. So as technology advances, as new application areas come into play, there will be need for these skills. What is required is for youngsters to put in hard work and show discipline and learn these new skills. Today, thanks to internet, those of us who have been taught the English language, we have enormous access to a body of knowledge which is not available in any other language. So if our children are taught English right from their primary school, then what you are doing is you are enabling to become more useful citizens of our own society, because they can access so much of knowledge that is available. So I think newer and newer skills will start becoming useful as technology advances. What is important is for us, for elders like us, Sri Sindhya ji and me, etc., to espouse the role of English language for our children. If we keep our children from English language, then unfortunately, much as you and I would want the availability of knowledge in Indian languages is very, very little. That is the reality, whether we accept it or not. Therefore, we have to enable our children to learn English and get all the knowledge in the world and become the best in the world. That's what I would say.
Thank you very much for that answer, sir. You said you have been a scout in your school days, during your middle school days,
Yeah.
and during your travel to US and other parts of the world, you have seen how scouting is being implemented in various parts of the world. Now, looking at the next century of scouting, what would you give an advice to make Bharat Scouts and Guides a digitally leading youth organization in the world? What would be your advice on it, sir?
No, I think the most important requirement for India at this point of time is being disciplined, is being value based. That all other skills can be learned very easily. Then that's not a problem. What is a problem with us Indians is we are not a disciplined set of people. We, even though government both at the federal level and at state level has been begging us to follow social distancing, has provided all the help they could, we don't do that. I have seen on the TV people completely ignoring it. So therefore, I would say the first thing that Bharat Scouts and Guides should do in this country is to demonstrate the importance of discipline. Going to the school on time, listening to the teacher with rapt attention, coming back home and doing the homework, and becoming a high quality student, and then add value to the society by some community work, by some social work, etc. They come second. But first is to become a good citizen, a good student. So therefore, I would say if BSG can demonstrate that they are a set of extremely disciplined and model citizens of this country, model youngsters of this country, I think they would have contributed extremely well. However, now coming back to the digital thing that you asked, I did say in my speech that you can hold training programs in villages, in smaller towns, for older people to access internet, to access StreamYard or Zoom, so that they can see their children who are in another town or another country. They can they can use internet to conduct their transactions in e-governance. The BSG can help villages and small towns to participate in telemedicine. They can teach elders to do online shopping from rural India, from small town India. So I do think the children can help them watch movies which are available on YouTube and all of that. There are so many free movies available. So our children of Bharat Scouts and Guides can become the enablers of digital skill acquisition for our elders in their entertainment, in their health, in their education, in conducting transactions, etc., etc. So if we can set up a set of package courses on how to do online buying, how to contact a doctor using online facilities, how to use Zoom or StreamYard to communicate with the doctor, then how to use YouTube to learn new things, to have some entertainment. And how to use WhatsApp, for example, how to use WhatsApp to make free telephone calls, video calls throughout the world. Today, thanks to WhatsApp, you people know better than I do, can be used to contact anybody in the world, both via audio and via video, without spending a single cent. Could you imagine? I'll tell you, in 1980s, when I was in the US trying to get some license for exporting a computer from USA to India, it used to cost me 32 rupees, 1982 32 rupees, which probably is about 600 700 rupees per minute of telephone call from Boston to Bangalore. Today it is zero. So therefore, I think our youngsters can contribute very significantly by exposing our elders in rural India and in small town India. For example, we can hold a program on Arogya Setu, how to download Arogya Setu, how to enable oneself on Arogya Setu. There are lots of. Then there are simple free applications on the mobile phone uh, for measuring the blood pressure, for measuring the pulse, for all these things. So all of that can be done by our youngsters today. Yeah.
It's very wonderfully said, sir.
Thank
We
you.
are coming to the end of it. We have the last 8 minutes to go.
Yeah.
At this note, sir, there's one important question.
Yeah.
Uh, you have one of the personalities of your family who is leading a very important position in the British governments. Your son-in-law, Mr. Rishi. How
Uh-huh.
do you feel about it? A Indian leading a top portfolio in the British government.
We really don't involve ourselves in any of those. After all, he is our son-in-law. Therefore, we treat him as a son-in-law. We are foreigners. Therefore, we cannot speak about his role in any way. All that I can say is that uh, he is working hard. He has got a certain position. We pray to God that he will do very well.
Thank you, sir. One of the most popular questions which everybody wants to know from you is you have one of the great authors of our times at your home,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she is
yeah,
better off. What
yeah.
is the role she has played in the making of Mr. Narayan Murthy and Infosys?
Well,
This
I
is a
think
very popular question. Many
yeah,
people are asking about it.
she's probably the most positive-minded person that I've come across. Whenever there has been a problem in the last 45 years, last 42 years since we got married, she has given me confidence. She has spoken words of hope. She has made sure that my life is more comfortable. She has contributed wherever possible so that I could perform better. So I am extremely grateful to her for being such a positive minded person, for giving me confidence, hope, courage, and equanimity. That's what I was.
The last question, sir. Many sectors of the society and many admirers and followers of Mr. Narayan Murthy wants to see Mr. Murthy as the honorable president of the country. If an opportunity is provided and comes across to you to become the president of India, would you fulfill the wishes of your followers and admirers, sir?
No, I think that is hypothetical because I have no role in making that happen. And second, I'm 74 years old. Therefore, I should not aspire for any public job at this age. There are lots of younger people who are full of energy, full of enthusiasm, who have equally good values. So I should simply say best of luck to the nation. Let the best people with lots of energy and enthusiasm succeed. That's what I would say.
Yes, sir. At this note, sir, this morning we were reading the newspapers and we are very happy to read the article that Infosys has done wonderfully well in the quarter one of 2020. So,
Yeah.
congratulations to Infosys in spite of this difficult pandemic. It has really done well and ensured its family members are doing well and keeping good. Uh, what do you say about it, sir? This is the last one.
No, I think I have had no role in that because I have retired. I retired in 2014. My best wishes to the management for performing well. And I pray that they continue to do even better as we move forward. That's what I would say.
Thank you very much, sir. At this juncture, I'd request Mr. P.J.R. Sindhya to kindly give the closing remarks.
Sir, we are grateful to you and we are all enlightened by your speech.
Thank
You are not 74. You are only 1920. That's the inspiration at least I got.
You're very
I'm really
kind.
grateful to you, sir.
Thank
On behalf of our Bharat Scouts and Guides President, Mr. Anil Jain, and our Chief National Commissioner,
Yeah.
Mr. Kandel Ball, who is a senior IAS officer,
Yeah.
and my colleagues, Mr. M.A. Khalid, Mr. K.B. Shanmugappa, Geeta Natraj, and all our team. We are grateful to you, sir, for giving so much of time for the youngsters of this nation. I promise you one thing, whatever advice, suggestions you have given to us, Bharat Scouts and Guides, we will, letter and spirit, we will do our best to implement. Letter and spirit. We are no better persons than you to speak on all this with authority. You are a great person, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
then my young friends who are watching you, they will all be inspired. They should know from a plumber, you spoke up to astronomy. This is something very great, sir. And I'm sure they will all get inspiration that they will do something better in their life. This is one. Second thing, we are so proud that you are a scout in Mandya. ನೀವು ಮಂಡ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ನಮಗ್ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್. ನನ್ಗೊಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಮ್ ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ನಾಯಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶೂರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೌಟಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್.
54ರಿಂದ 58 ತನಕ.
ವಯಸ್ಸಿ
54ನೇ ಇಸವಿಯಿಂದ 58 ತನಕ.
4 years you were a scout. 4 years.
ಹೌದು.
Oh. This is really something amazing to all of us. ನಮಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ, ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆನಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿತಿನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಲಹೆಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಪೆಂಡಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನೀವು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು. ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಿವಿ ಹಿಂಡತಕ್ಕಂತ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ, ಮಾರಲ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ನಿಮ್ಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಪ್ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡೋರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ ಇನ್ಫೋಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾನು ಬಂದು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಾತುಗಳು ಸಹಿತ ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನವೂ ಸಹಿತ ನಾನು ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಐ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆಡ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಪ್ರೀಚಿಂಗ್, ಯುವರ್ austerity and your simple way of life. You travel all over the world in economy class. This we have to bow our head in shame. People like me at the cost of exchequer we have enjoyed. But you have created the wealth not only for yourself.
No, you have been a great leader. You have been a great minister, one of the finest. So we are all very, very proud of you. So I wish everybody was like you. So
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. With this, once again, we seek your advice. Now and then, we will come out with concrete ideas. We'll
Definitely.
forward it to you
Definitely.
Forward it, kindly suggest, and you bless
Thank
us.
you, everybody, for being part of
Kindly
this.
convey our affections and respects to Madam Sudhamurthy. She is one
I
of
will
our
do.
great we are all her great admirers. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand.
Thanks.